Welcome back, children, to your yet another English class. So you can see a vibrant and a very beautiful face on the screen. Of course, you recognize her. She is our very own Kalpana Chawla. We are going to study chapter number 4 of your honeysuckle book, that is an Indian American woman in space, Kalpana Chawla. Her story is very inspiring and motivating to be learnt and heard by all. She is one of the greatest and the bravest women we ever have known. Her story consists of her journey from her childhood to how she became an astronaut in the end and what she did after becoming an astronaut. So let's start with our chapter.
So let's start with your chapter, children. Kalpana Chawla said that she never dreamed as a child in Karnal that she would cross the frontiers of space. Karnal is a small town in Haryana, state of Haryana, India, and as a child she never had this in her mind that she's ever going to go into space and become an astronaut. It was enough for her that her parents were allowing her to attend the engineering college, so she did her schooling from Tagore School in the Karnal itself, and after that she went for engineering. After a bachelor's of science degree in aeronautical engineering, against great opposition from her father, she went for a master's degree to United States of America, where she completed her aeronautical engineering. And when she was about to go for a master's degree to United States of America, her father was not very keen or not very in the favor of the idea of it, but anyhow he allowed her and she went. And after that she earned her PhD in aerospace engineering. So after doing her PhD and applying to NASA, she became the first Indian American woman astronaut to blast off from the launch pad at Cape Canaveral, Florida, and participate in a successful mission in space. Her family from India cheered along with the staff at the Kennedy Space Center as they watched the Columbia liftoff. Her very first mission was in Columbia shuttle from Florida. When the space shuttle launched, her family celebrated that moment, and it was the first space travel for Kalpana, and she was the first Indian woman to go to the space, and it was a successful mission. Kalpana was born in Karnal, Haryana, but was a naturalized US citizen because she married a flight instructor, John Pierre Harrison. Well, she was born in India, she was Indian citizen, but she married to a flight instructor, John Pierre Harrison. That's how she became naturalized US citizen also. Besides being an astronaut, she was licensed to fly single and multi-engine land airplanes. She was qualified as a pilot also. She was allowed to fly these land airplanes, which was single engine or multiple engine. She was also allowed to fly single engine seaplanes and gliders. She was also a certified flight instructor. So after qualifying as a pilot, Kalpana began to consider another challenge. That challenge was what? After becoming a pilot, she wanted to apply for NASA. So applying to NASA Space Shuttle program, she was the first hired as a research scientist at NASA. And in 1994, her training for becoming an astronaut was started in NASA itself. When asked her in an interview, when she was asked that what it is like being a woman in her field, she replied that I really never ever thought while pursuing my studies or doing anything else that I was a woman or a person from a small city or a different country. I pretty much had my dreams like anyone else, and I followed them, and people who were around me fortunately always encouraged me and said, if that's what you want to do, you should carry on. When a reporter asked her that being a woman in her field, what does she feel, she simply said that she never felt that she is a woman or comes from a small city. She felt that she is just a human being and have big dreams, and she belongs to whatever family, country or city, doesn't matter to her. If she had dreams, she wanted to follow them, and she did follow them, and she was motivated by people around her that if that's she want to do, she should go with it. Kalpana's very first mission in Space Shuttle Columbia was of 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long, and during this time she went around the earth 252 times. Here you can see the photo, the team of her very first mission. There is one Japanese, the crew member include one Japanese member and a Ukrainian astronaut also, and in the second photo you can clearly see them smiling and coming back from that mission successful. After conducting that mission successfully, what they did there was the crew perform experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space, and test of making stronger metals and faster computer chips. All of this mission was consisting of 56 million American dollars. On the Saturday night, when the news about the Columbia disaster broke, there was a shock and disbelief. This news belongs to the second time when Kalpana went to the space in Columbia shuttle again. But they could not come back because the shuttle was blasted into the space itself. On Saturday night, when the news about the Columbia disaster broke, there was a shock and disbelief. The town of Karnal spent a sleepless night as thousands of households stood glued to their television sets in hope that Kalpana and the crew had somehow survived. In this second time when she went to the space, it was again she and other 6 members of the crew who went to space and to do some more experiments. But unfortunately, while coming back to the earth, in the atmosphere itself, the shuttle exploded and the bodies and everything was never found. But everybody in the Karnal, when they heard the news, they were hoping that somehow the crew and Kalpana and the crew have survived, but it did not happen. The journalist wrote about this that she was a heroine. It takes enormous ability to become an astronaut. You need to know a lot about everything from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering. In this age of super specialization, you must have encyclopedic knowledge to be an astronaut. Her achievement is awe-inspiring. The journalist simply wants to say that the Kalpana Chawla was a gifted personality, because in order to become an astronaut and that kind of successful astronaut, everybody has to be a lot intelligent than an average human being, which she was, and her achievement is inspiring for everybody. For millions of young Indians, the story of Kalpana Chawla, a girl from a small town who touched the skies, had become an inspiration. In a message that she sent from abroad, the Space Shuttle Columbia, to the students of a college in Chandigarh, she said that from space she sent this message to her students of her college in Chandigarh. She said that the path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it, and the perseverance to follow it. Wishing you a great journey. She just wanted to encourage the fellow students of Chandigarh College, and she was just trying simply to tell them that whatever dreams you have, there is a path to successful dreams, and you should go for it, and you should have a courage and vision to find that path. And she was wishing them a great. There will surely be many who start off in this journey to fulfill their dreams. After hearing the quote of Kalpana, they are wishing that there are many more who will get motivated by this quote and will go on the path of completing their dreams. This was the news report which was published in a paper after the Columbia shuttle was destroyed into the space. In an unprecedented space tragedy, US Space Shuttle Columbia, carrying Indian-born American astronaut Kalpana Chawla and 6 others, broke apart in flames as it struck over Texas towards its landing strip on Saturday, 1st February 2003, killing all 7 on board. The Simply News is stating that Columbia shuttle burned to the flames over its landing strip on Texas on Saturday, 1st February 2003, in which Kalpana Chawla and other 6 crew members died. The shuttle lost contact with NASA at about 9 a.m. in the morning, and as it came in for landing, it was flying at an altitude of over 200,000 feet and traveling at over 20,000 km per hour. That was the distance from above the surface of the sea. It was 2 lakh feet above the ground, and it was the speed of the shuttle was 20,000 km per hour while it was coming back to the earth. When the ground control lost contact with the shuttle, NASA lost complete contact with the shuttle while coming down. Columbia has lifted off on, it was launched on 16 January 2003 from Kennedy Space Center, Florida. It has stayed in orbit for 16 days, and the 7-member crew conducted 80 experiments before it began its downward journey, which ended in tragedy, of course, because nobody from that space program came alive. This was Columbia's 28th space flight, and the shuttle was said to be good for 100 flights. Shuttle could fly and be good for 100 flights, it was said, but it was its 28th space flight in which it collapsed and burned to flames, and not a single crew member was saved from this tragedy. These are some of the pictures of Kalpana Chawla into the space. The team you can see here is the team she went with to space second time. This was her team. These are the Kalpana Chawla and 6 other crew members in the team. Again, after conducting some experiments in their free time, obviously they might have had some fun in the space, and Kalpana, you can see in the third photo Kalpana Chawla taking some notes into the space. So all in all, we can say she was a brave lady, and she was the first Indian American to go into the space and do such bold experiments. But unfortunately, she is not with us today, because while coming back from her second space experience, our shuttle collapsed and burned into flames into the space itself, which was a very devastating news for every person living in India, as India is so proud of this woman being the one to fly into the space and achieving great success in her life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you understood the chapter. See you next time.